Hi, I'm Sanjay Ponnappa and you're watching SoSouth, bringing South perspectives to India stories. And in today's show, I'm going to be taking you all to my native Kodagu, or Coorg as most people might know it, and show you all why we love hockey. Kodagu or Coorg is a small district in Karnataka that is very famous for the coffee or kapi it produces. It produces almost 40% of the coffee that is produced in India and gives premier quality Arabica and Robusta seeds. It is also popular for the immense contribution it has made to the country's defense troops, that is the Army, Air Force and Navy. Also, big shout out to Field Marshal Karyappa and General Timaya. It is very famous for the scenic beauty it has, the hilly ranges, the mountains, it's just wow. Oh, it is also very famous for the pandi curry, the Kodava style pandi curry that is very tasty in Kodagu. Another thing Kodagu is famous for is hockey. The Kodavas have had an association and fondness towards the game of hockey, so much so that it was called the cradle of Indian hockey. Hockey is also a unique aspect of the Kodava culture and it reflects the Kodava's martial spirit. More than 50 Kodavas have represented the country in international hockey tournaments and 7 out of them have also participated in the Olympics. Players like MP Ganesh, MM Somaya, BK Subramani, AB Subbaya and others, and more in the recent times, names like SK Uttappa, Arjun Halappa, Nitin Timaya, SV Sunil, VR Raghunath and Nikin Timaya have represented the country and have brought glory to Kodagu. MM Somaya was also a part of the gold medal winning team of the 1980 Olympics. He also captained the team in the 1988 Seoul Olympics. So come let's see what he has to say about the relationship between Kodagu and hockey.
Stories of hockey in Coorg, and my father and a lot of my other relatives would speak very highly of the Coorg Wanderers team. It was very unfortunate that so many Kodavas could not get an opportunity to come out of Coorg and play at the national level. As a child in the late 60s and the 70s, I recall watching some of the best hockey players from Coorg represent army sides. I was inspired by the exploits of MP Ganesh, Kodandera Kusha, Mande Panda Monappa. So these were some of the players who I saw playing as a very young boy, and they influenced me greatly. And the sport now is quite different. You require a more scientific approach. You play on AstroTurf, and I think for that reason today not many people from Coorg have been coming or being recognized at the national level. But I think the hockey Namme that has the potential of being a great source of supply of hockey players to the national program. You'll have more and more Kodava players being recognized not only at the state level but at the national level.
It's a very common thing to see a bunch of hockey sticks just lying around in the Kodagu household waiting for the hockey season to come. It gets passed down from the parents to the children, from a sibling to another sibling, and I just can't imagine a Kodagu household without hockey sticks around it.
Wait, do you have a hockey stick at home too?
Yes bro, of course I have a hockey stick, especially in my house in Kodagu, no? There is this one whole separate room where there's a sink and next to it, one side there's cricket bats, one side there's a bunch of hockey sticks. Anyway, getting back to the topic. A major reason for such love and passion towards hockey, especially in today's generation, is the Kodava Hockey Namme. It's like the biggest spectacle in Kodagu in the summers, and it's one of the most sought after events in all of Karnataka as well. The Kodava Hockey Festival is a premier sporting event that is organized in the district of Kodagu of Karnataka every year, where different families of the Kodava culture compete in a tournament of hockey to win the Kodava Cup. The tournament has also been listed in the Limca Book of World Records for the total number of teams that participate in a field hockey tournament. Every season of the extravagant tournament is hosted by a different family, starting with the Pandanda family in the year 1997. An initiative taken by Pandanda Kuttappa and Pandanda Kashi, his brother, to bring Kodava families together. He realized that hosting a hockey tournament would be the best course forward to bring all the Kodavas to one place. The first tournament was called Pandanda Cup Hockey Namme, which means festival, and attracted around 60 families. And it came with a set of regulated rules which were very interesting. It said that only people from the same family can play in a team, and they also had to be in proper hockey attire. Women also participated in the tournament along with the men, and they had the choice of either playing for the father's team or the husband's team. After the inaugural tournament, an academy called the Kodava Hockey Academy was started to oversee and have a final say on all things related to the future tournaments. Each subsequent tournament would be organized by a different family annually, and the name of this family would become the name of the tournament. The organizing family was mainly responsible for the finances and the infrastructure of the tournament, and this cost would be recovered through sponsors and raffle tickets later on. The tournament and the response it has been getting has only been growing, making it one of the most sought after event of the summer in Karnataka and to an extent in India as well.
Oh, have you played too? How was your experience when you went to watch the match?
Bro, that experience is surreal. I've also played there, I've been a goalkeeper and all, but then just being there among all the people, the drums, the dancing, the festival, and the intense matches as well are just amazing to watch. The 23rd edition of the Kodava Hockey Festival is scheduled to be inaugurated on 18th March 2023 by Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai. The hockey extravaganza is back with a bang after a hiatus of 4 years due to the unfortunate floods that happened in Kodagu and the COVID-19 pandemic that happened everywhere. This edition of the tournament is being hosted by the Napoklu family, and a record number of 336 teams have registered to face off against each other in the competition. The finals of the Napoklu Cup has been scheduled to take place on April 9th, and it will be a sight to see when two families battle against each other after going through all the other teams in the tournament and see who wins the prestigious Napoklu Cup. Now let's take a look at what A.K. Manu Muttappa, the convener and the tournament committee president, has to say about the tournament.
Kodagu has a long history of association with the game of field hockey. We adopted hockey during the British rule, and this game became a part of our culture. The passion for hockey in Kodagu is so much that more than 250 to 300 families participate. This year we have created a record with the participation of 336 teams. After a span of 4 years, the Kodava Hockey Festival is coming back as the Napoklu Hockey Namme 2023.
Well, I hope I've shown you all enough to know what hockey means to the people of Kodagu and why we love it so much. Catch up with Coorg during the hockey season and you will learn that Coorg or Kodagu has much more to offer than just rolling hills, fresh coffee and spicy pork. I am Sanjay Ponnappa and you're watching SoSouth.